From the car, put your hands together, Carmen Perigo Jr.
Yeah, your brother was done flipping before that.
Well, Carmen, here in Victory Lane, I know you're the consummate professional, and I know you've got to have some mixed feelings here. You've got to win, and that's great, but that turn of events, we thought we were going to have a great finish with you, Steve Wilbur, and Tony Jackson, and we saw a horrific crash up there. What are your thoughts here, Carmen?
Yeah, I didn't have anything for them. I mean, I could run with them, but to get out of line, I wasn't going to get by, and it's a shame that happened like that. And I think I don't know how early the first wreck happened, but I think Jackson saw it before anybody got in the radio, and we just everybody ran over the back of him there, and Steve got the worst of it, it looks like. But I mean, I feel bad for him because I wasn't going to get him. One of those two guys was going to end up winning unless they took each other out, which they happened, but it wasn't because of them racing hard. It was an incident of them seeing the crash and nobody else seeing it.
Yeah, it looked like there for a while maybe somebody was finally going to claim that bounty. It was a good nose-to-tail side-by-side battle. But what does that do? I mean, you're one of these athletes in these cars. You're sitting there for the longest time in turn 4. I know you're concerned about your friends, but yet you know you could claim a victory here and take home $1,100. So it's got to be a lot of mixed feelings going on.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened up there. You know, when I was sitting there, my brother came down and he was out of his car, and I said, "What are you out of your car for?" And he said, "I was upside down." I didn't even know that. I just thought Steve was the only one that got upside down there, but we didn't know what happened. And I knew once we went back green that those guys were pretty quick, and I couldn't catch them. I knew if I kept it on the bottom, somebody was going to struggle to get by me. But I mean, we'll take the win, but I know I don't deserve it today.
All right, well, you're very diplomatic. We appreciate that. You're very diplomatic, Carmen Perigo Jr., right here in Victory Lane. But I do want to give you the opportunity to talk about Walt Bigler. I think he has set a milestone in consecutive years as a car owner, hasn't he?
He's got to be up there. I don't know anybody that's owned a car that many consecutive years, and I'm just happy I wasn't fired yet. You know, he's been through a lot of drivers and seen it all that surely I'd screw up by now.
Did I hear right? Was it 65 or something in that neighborhood?
Yeah, I think it's 65 consecutive years of not missing a year, you know, of owning a car and always having a driver and fielding a car. I mean, that's their whole life. And, I mean, anybody that has a race car knows how it is that you live and breathe this, you know.
And I know you got to feel privileged to drive for a team like this. You still get it done here at Path Valley. Carmen, congratulations on a win despite a strange turn of events. Carmen, always good to see you. Give you a chance to talk about this team and your sponsors here.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't do it without them. You know, everybody that helps out. We were in Lincoln last night, and it was a late night, and then turned it into an afternoon show, and those guys hustled, and I up and down the turnpike back and forth, and you know, JB Counters there, you know, Clay's Alcohol, everybody that helps out. You know, we can't do it. This is just a low buck deal. You know, we don't have any great big sponsors, and we just do it for fun.
All right, Carmen. All right, Carmen. Well, congratulations. Good to see you, and we'll see you here in a couple weeks.
Thank you.
That's Carmen Perigo Jr., ladies and gentlemen. How about a nice round of applause for him? Saying